Alrighty, guys. Forza Horizon 6. This is Series 3. We're doing the first week of that today. And I believe this is Italian exotics or something like that. Oh. Yes, Italian exotics. Sweet. So we have a couple of really unique cars here that the De Tomaso Pantera definitely piques my interest. I'm about that. The Lancia 037 has been in multiple other Forzas, including the last one. Hurricane Spider, just another variant of the Hurricane. And the Abarth 124. I don't recall that one. I believe that's a first appearance right there. Brand new Abarth. So, interesting. There's a dealership. Okay. Some rare exotics usually only available in wheel spins. Cool. All right.
Welcome back, Jay.
All right, so we have some interesting stuff going on here. Before we dive farther into this, let me get some music going for you guys. Okay, we got some music going. Should be good to go here. Let's check the collection journal. As you guys can see, I have absolutely no life. That was not meant to be a flex. I just spent time. Festival playlist. Italian exotics. The Lamborghini will be available next week, because you're only allowed at 40 points a week, I believe. No, never mind. You can totally get it. Yeah, you can get it this week. Alright. No. Okay, so it is, 40 per week. So, or 53, I guess, per week. So week 1, we're going to dive in. We can get this De Tomaso Pantera today. We're going to start out with our usual here. Let's do the monthly rivals just to kick it off. Alright, so we will head to the open world here. Decrease the audio for that. Okay. Claim all rewards. First off, if you guys see my stuff in the storefront, I want to thank you guys so much for even downloading it. I appreciate it either way. But for right now, we need to get this festival playlist going. So we're gonna start off with, this monthly rivals event here, and it wants us to just do a clean lap. Should be relatively simple. Just a clean lap around the track. We're all good. Ooh, look at that. She's gorgeous. Gotta stay hydrated, boys. You gotta stay hydrated, especially in the summertime. It's getting a little hot out there. It's more about posting a clean time than it is about setting a record. I'm not super worried about beating records. I'm still gonna try to, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, see. Gotta restart, because you touch a wall and that's it. It counts as a dirty lap. You have to post a clean lap time, so it's just a matter of getting it done. Do it right the first time, you want to do it again like I did. But again, I'm also trying to beat my friend. I'm actually surprised it doesn't count for any of the instructors too. got really close there. It's a Lamborghini, so I'm trying to push this to its limit right now. Yeah, this car can absolutely go. Nope. Damn it! Ugh. This helps a lot if you use assists. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Going in and turning on traction control will definitely help you stay on par with the course or whatever. I won't do that. Not just because my pride won't let me, but I won't do that on this screen. That's just kind of gross to do. He also set a dirty lap time in this. So. Looks like I got him on the clean lap there. 2 retries, but we got it. So we will take the monthly down. We won't have to do that one for the rest of this series. Once you get that done, you're all golden. I just realized you guys might be having off lighting here. There we go. A lot better. Okay, here's the stunt party one. We're gonna do a Horizon Drift event. You gotta do the whole championship, so we'll get it done. For those of you guys wondering, this is definitely a Wheelspin exclusive Ferrari. A lot of those cars just got upped in pricing on the marketplace. You can sell almost every Wheelspin exclusive in the game for upwards of $20 million right now in credits. Okay, so here we go, Horizon Drift. We have 3 events to get done. And it's B-Class. We like that. I can't even remember if I have a B-Class. I guess we will just use this GR. We'll just borrow it. I mean, why not? Yeah, I don't even have a B-Class built, so. Remember, you just got to complete the championship, so you just got to do all 3 events real quick. Should take you about 10 minutes to pop this out. And it's not about winning or losing. You don't have to win them. Otherwise, I would have gone and built the car. I'm not gonna use a borrowed car for something where I actually have to try. Well, here we are. little stock Toyota. I just don't have the horsepower. I could easily build a car for this, but... Oh wow, and they even increased the amount of time for these events. Yeah, I mean, I could easily build a car for this. This is not difficult at all. So this guy's problem is he's on an all-wheel, and I'm pretty sure they, in the last update, they fixed it to where if you're using all-wheel, it decreases the amount of points you're putting out. That's something else to pay attention to. I didn't read patch notes, but that was something I know was discussed. Because people that are actually skillful drifters in the rear-wheel drive community were just, like myself, we were just done with competing online if they were just going to hand the win every week to, or every event, and just handing it off to an all-wheel drive user. Yeah, so kids, don't be like me on this. You can absolutely borrow the GR like I did and try and do your own thing like mine. Or you can bring a V-Class that you have built in. I prefer to bring a built car, but I just didn't have one built quite yet for V-Class. Otherwise, my gearing would be set up for this. So it looks like even with a stock GR, we're looking at second place right now. And that's honestly fine. I'm not even worried about placing, like I said, I just want to get this done. Looks like we're actually going to get third. The guy in the all-wheel drive finally passed us. Which in a B-Class 582 against a 600 max shouldn't have been a problem. Kind of crazy to quit out of a B-Class drift event, just saying. Okay, so there's event 1. We got 2 more. I know another thing that was kind of discussed was allowing people to switch cars between events. That allows you to build a car per course. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. For those of you guys that are football fanatics and you watch my channel, obviously, Chargers fan. Wearing Champ Bailey Denver Broncos. Because we respect all NFL legends regardless of what uniform they wore. Alright. Looks like this one's going to be a lot more difficult. We still end up with 3rd out of 4 people on the first event. This one has a max lobby. A lot harder to get first. I don't think it really matters. I think the Maximus kid is using the damage glitch to get more wheel spin for his tires. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, we appreciate you guys stopping. You guys are wondering what I'm referring to when I say the damage glitch. It's really popular. A lot of people are making videos on it on YouTube and stuff, but they'll turn up their damage to simulation and they'll roast their tires into oblivion so they have a maxed out damage. Pretty much means that you have 0 grip under your tires. It's like worse than having stocks. And that's how you get those videos of people even in a rear wheel drive and they'll just sit there going like completely sideways. Takes 0 talent, 0 skill to do it. I mean, everybody can do that. That's why it just doesn't make sense to me why people's videos are blowing up over it. Yep, I'm just in a stock GR. Yeah, because I didn't build a B class for this. That's why I'm in a stock GR. Yeah, no. I mean, I know I'm not going to win. That's not the point. Just doing it to complete the season. We're not trying to win with a stock war. But it would be boring if I just loaded in and sat here and talked for 3 minutes as the whole event kept going on around me, so I'm going to still drive it. That's why. What are you talking about? I mean, she drifts pretty nice in first gear, but my second gear would be just above this. She definitely has more power to get too. Like, I can feel it. But second is just too deep of a gear in the way that the transmission is built naturally, so you'd have to tune out for that. A lot of people get the extra points from Bonjing. For me, I don't really find Bonjing all that fun. Not B class in those years. Like, I'd rather see somebody speed up on a straightaway and then send it into a corner than to watch somebody do this. It's pretty much just fishtail and drag ass down a straightaway. That's just me, though. It's just not really that fun to watch. Being in this event with an all-wheel drive car is diabolical. We can officially just sit after this one. Okay. Two seconds, 1 second. All right, we got one more drift event. Remember, it's not about the position you finish in. You just need to finish all 3 events. It does specifically say complete a drift championship. That's what it does say for the challenge. Doesn't say you have to win the championship, it just says you have to complete the whole championship. That is all 3 events, not just one drift event. It would specify event or championship. And I believe the challenge does say championship. So if you quit out after the first or even the second event, it will not count for the goal, I believe. You have to complete the full championship. Already at 24 minutes. It's even more diabolical because we're in B class, so like, luckily these drift events for B class are timed. Otherwise, it would take a lot longer if they were lap based. Plus, you'd have people just trolling. You'd have people just running it like it's a racetrack purposefully to time people out like they used to do in the older ones. See, I'd much rather see two people battling it out in a drift race on something like this. But see, on a course like this, that's all they want you to do is just straight Mungie. I don't have enough power to carry through on half the corners on this, so unfortunately you guys are just going to see me do that same shit. So boring, guys. I can't bring myself to play like that. I just can't do it. Yeah, I can't, man. It's just so boring to play that way. Don't have enough power to be running the freeways. This is not a good course for B class. I'll say that outright. Just do like a high speed run. I'm probably going to cut this whole segment. This fucking race sucks. You guys are already going to see enough boring stuff throughout this series, man. You don't need to see me do a drift event in B class like this. This is absolutely atrocious. Got a million. Okay. So that should be the whole drift championship right there. God. Yeah, see the guy up top that just got first place, that's one of the guys that's using the damage modifier so that he can take the lead and win. It works really well on that course in particular, because if you have no traction, you can literally just slide sideways, like all the way down the straightaway. And that's pretty, I'm sure that's what he was doing. That's how he got 1 million. Cool. Alright, so we're all done with the drift series. Cool. Alright, the trial. Alright. I'm kind of feeling... No. I'm kind of feeling the, I'll probably rock this right here. Toyota Celica for it. So now I just need to find a build for it. I think this is it, right? Yeah, it's GT4 RC. Yeah. Okay. And so for this, you go over to Tune, Setup Manager, Load, and it's showing seasonal at right here, Trial Dirt C. We're gonna try this one, although the one I have is pretty solid. It looks like I have better... Yeah, no, I have better... I mean, he has better speed. We're gonna go with this one, fuck it. Alright, so 134, 412, 481. This is the tune I will be using personally. It's gonna cost you just over 40 G's. Okay, I see where it's different. I had lower gear shifts. Alright, so we're gonna do this trial, find team. Remember, the earlier the better on this. Normally I'd start the whole series off each week with this, but I wanted to get the long form out. Yeah, this is gonna handle like a dream on dirt. Ooh. Maybe not. I don't know what that was. Feels like it's just built for speed. I don't know, boys. I might have to build you guys one. This is... It's kind of wonk, being honest. Like, once you get up to speed, it doesn't want to turn or anything, and it has downforce. Okay. Well, we're going to give it a go. Hopefully we can get it done. We got just over 90 minutes left. Enough of the Mozart. Enough of the Mozart. I like Mozart, but enough of that. Okay, and it's, I think these are cross-country, not just dirt events. I think these are cross-country events. Okay, we take two. I like that. We've got a quick shifter in there. Yes, okay, I was right. It's built for speed, but if you know how to handle one, you're good. sometimes you are going to have to undercut corners. It does help your teammates to take out the comp. Right now, the team that I'm on knows what they're doing. These boys are going. We're swinging big. Oh, we're swinging. Come on, boys. Pass that boy. Let's go. You guys saw how I preemptively counter-slid that. You gotta swing the momentum sometimes. Once you get into the rhythm of a race, you can kind of tell how your car is gonna react. You'll see me preemptively brake or break traction going into a corner. Sometimes well before the corner. Like this one right here. So I'm gonna break traction before we enter. Downshift twice and use the power through. Yeah, we're probably gonna tap ball a few times. No, that's the final corner we're gonna tap ball. Because this is built for high speed on the straight, so you're not gonna be able to brake and corner properly. You're just not going to. The guy that built this tune knows exactly what he's doing on his builds. So right now we're just coasting, we're not braking, we're just coasting. So leading up to that corner, you guys can tell the audio cues when I release throttle, just kind of coast. And if you're going too fast still, you just kind of tap the brake. You don't need to brake traction entirely. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. We only gave up 200 points to red. You gotta step it up down there, Tyler. This is a squad. These boys know what they're doing. All right, we win the next one, and that's the trial right there, baby. We got it. Do 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 do. So it looks like me and a rat. Tyler right behind us. He's the only one to give up points on our run through so far with this squad. Deep gear. Boom. Super speed shift. And here we go. We're taking off like a rocket ship. Alright, we're going to let off throttle going into this corner. Oh, they're going to try to take me out. Had to downshift. Speeding up, we got 2 in front. Didn't want to fly off the course, so we did brake going into that. Now we're going to undercut. Downshift to 3rd. Power through. Come back here, boyo. Power shift up. And we take the lead. Now we just got to hold it. Shouldn't have hit that wall. Should have braked just a little longer. Preemptive braking. We're going to brake early. Brake in, keep braking. Using the power and the downward momentum of the hill. We don't need to shift. Go back up to 4th. It's a giant straight here. Shift up. We're moving now. All right, braking early, downshift. Cutting in, braking early, downshifting in, downshift again. We're in 2nd. Shift up into 3rd. Should push us forward with the grip we get. Do the same going into this one. Preemptive, boom, 4th, down to 2nd. Up into 3rd. There we go. Now we're moving. Braking, and a deep brake, downshift to 2nd, power through, Up to third as you come out of the apex of the corner. To fourth on the street. Let off throttle. Coast through. Power through to the finish. Very, very, very good tune. The dude who built this car knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, you guys should have no problem acing this. Huge shout out to the guy that built this tune. You guys should definitely give him a like and follow on the tunes. Support good tuners. Please, support good tuners. Good vinyl work makers, they get plenty of credit already. People love their cars. But tuners, I feel like, never get the credit they deserve. And when they build stuff like that, that was masterclass. We were able to easily push those 2 trial wins out. Didn't even need to go to round 3. All right. Cool, so we get the trial done. I don't believe there's a stunt party available, so what we're going to do now is we are going to start this seasonal championship. This is going to be, I believe this is a street racing seasonal championship. Okay. It's B class. I'm kind of feeling this 911 turbo. We're gonna rock this 82 turbo. It's stock, no modifications to this car at all. I always recommend putting rewind on for these races just because traffic can get you out of nowhere. Right, we're going to coast this corner. Power out. Do the same here. Power out. Downshift to the see if the gear was there. You can stand through it on it. Yep, just powering through. When it turns yellow, you let off throttle. Yep, no need to brake unless it's like, if you've been driving enough, you can tell when you've got enough momentum to where you need to slow down. But more often than not, this car is going to just be able to handle it. It's a Porsche, guys. Okay, we're going to e-brake here, tap down first, follow it through. This car makes a lot of stuff easy. It's a Porsche, guys. Can't really go wrong there, man. I mean, if you don't know how to handle a rear engine, not a mid-engine, don't get those two twisted. Porsche, like the Mazda RX series, there was only a few cars throughout other brands that tried rotaries, but the RX series rotary experiment, they did the rotary engine. Volkswagen was really the only company to ever do rear engines. Myers-Manx does a rear engine. It's just where the engine is located upon the chassis. And mid-engine, the engine sits in the middle of the chassis, essentially, not towards the ass end of it, like it does on a Volkswagen Beetle or a Myers-Manx. Okay, so going into the next event, we will cut all those off, leave that one on seasonal, and yeah, we'll just leave those on. Okay, so if they're white, they still need to be completed. Beautiful Porsche. I'm gonna continue it. Kind of feeling trying something different, so I think this time around we're gonna try this Mercedes. I mean, I do like the Porsche, don't get me wrong, but I like a little variety on my channel. I know you guys like to watch a little variety. This should be stock too. I believe this car was completely stock. I try to purposefully choose stock vehicles, so you guys know. Keep in mind, you don't have to do these. As far as I know, you don't have to do these seasonal championships on a certain difficulty. If you do, then they automatically set them there. But if you don't, then it's just whatever difficulty you have your Privatar, or yeah, whatever you have it set for. Oh yeah, this one is nice. We do like this. Ooh, and she's fast in the straight. She's a Mercedes. Letting off throttle here, we're going to coast through, picking it up on the blue. Again, letting off throttle a little early. We're going to brake going in, drop into third, powering out. All right, letting off throttle, brake, power through. The car just handles really nice. It's also a good reason that you would want to do something like this is because maybe you never get to drive half the cars in your garage and you just want to spice it up and try something new. Maybe you find one of your new favorite cars. Why not? You know what I mean? Just drive everything in your garage. There's no point in having them in your garage. You might as well, if you're never planning on driving them ever, you might as well post them in the auction house for as cheap as possible. And somebody will buy them and get them out of your garage. Like take the buy it now price and drop it to as cheap as possible. I guarantee you somebody out there is looking for it somewhere and will buy it. Wow, this Mercedes is nice, boys. I do recommend this hammer. It is very good. Okay. One more race left in this championship, and then we move on to the next championship. I also want to keep Horizon Stunt Party open. If one of the stunt parties pops up, I'm going to have to jump to it, even if we're in the middle of a championship. There's that dealership. That's super cool. Oh, and then our final event for this series is right here, Nachi Run. And yes, we are going to choose a different car. We're not going to do Lancia. The Lancia was pre-tuned for a different season's trial. So I'm not going to choose my Lancia. This one right here was tuned. You know what? We'll try this Porsche. 944 Turbo. I don't think I've driven this one yet either. Like most of the time I would just pull it out to take a photo. But some of my photos are just taken if you open up a race or something in a certain class and you at the start of the race you go in a photo mode, you can absolutely take a photo of every car in the race and it'll count towards your photo op. So I'm sure a good portion of my photos were done that way. Alright. She seems to handle pretty nice through the corners, not gonna lie. Yeah, this Porsche handles very nicely. It honestly feels like an all-wheel drive car the way it glues to the road. Definitely not an all-wheel drive car though. There we go. Power through. I got the downshift. That's why I was blowing. Wow, yeah, this one's nice, man. Between this one and the Mercedes, I don't know. So the reason I like this one more is just because my preferred style of racing, especially in cars, has always been FR, which refers to the placement of the engine being in the front, which is F, and then R being rear-wheel drive. That's when you hear terms like FR or RR or MR, like Toyota MR2, Toyota mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. That kind of deal. We're just going to let this coast. A little tap on the brakes there to enter into the corner, just in case I needed to give it a little extra. But no, it seems to want to handle these turns like a beauty. This car is very nice, very solid. You can honestly upgrade and tune this to get more grip and shift faster, and this car would be premium in its current class. But yeah, there you go. There's your Street Racing Championship for week 1 in the books. Week 1 in the books. Okay, we got a new car. Still no Horizon stunt party, huh? Thought for sure we'd see a stunt party by now. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So we've got a road racing championship we're going to go to right now. One, two, three. So if you guys don't have the car pack, you'll have to choose something else, but I do want to try out this Giulia. It just came out in the car pack with the Italian Cars car pack. So you can buy this out of the car pack store right now. Or if you have the complete edition, you should have this for free. We're going to give this a go. I do like Alfa Romeos. Super fun drift cars. Gave it a little oomph coming out of that corner there. Oh yeah, baby. A little drift racing action going on here. Pass up this Ferrari. Upshift. I believe there is another Alpha. Yep, that's the 037. Drift and power through, beautiful upshift to power out. I have to use the wall to rebound. I had a little too much speed going into that. Downshift to 4. We'll go through. We're going to break traction off of the contact sidewalk here. Downshift to 4. Give it a little drifting action. Up in the 4th. The car is super fun to drive, boys. Super fun. Big straightaway. This one's all about top speed. Looks like this Alpha is definitely handling it well. We're going to do what's called a Scandi flick here. It's kind of a sloppy one because it's not a deep enough corner for it, but we are going to go in. And of course they're grip running, so now we have to power out. They have a little bit more momentum. And as we come down the crest of this hill, we're going to pick it up here. soft, scammy flip. No, I don't need your judgment. Alright, it wasn't the best. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not delusional. I'm not out here thinking I'm Mad Mike or something, but... I'm not terrible at drifting. Stop. You guys are mean. Okay, so that's race 1 in the books. The next ones we will be choosing cars-wise. They will be pretty much everyday cars that are in the game for you guys to choose as well. Okay. Festival Sprint. There goes. We continue. Ferrari Roma. I'm kind of feeling we just drove an Alpha. Let's try the Lamborghini. I just realized I have 2 Huracan Technicas. You know, I'm kind of feeling this STO right here. I haven't driven this yet at all. And I love that blue and orange combo. It kind of fits the jersey that we're wearing. Woo! We got a little wheel spin there. That was wild. There we got plenty of power coming out of this Lambo. It's screaming. We're in 5th. Again, also stock. None of these cars have been upgraded. Braking, downshift a bit. Oh, hey, Albert. I got you, bro. Oh, she's moving. Here we go. Release it up. Brake, 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 brake. Downshift 3. Drift tap. We're gonna let this sit in 3rd and just kind of run the gear. Little tap on the walls before we through. Yeah, this Lambo is sweet. Carried a little too much momentum in there. Gotta get used to this car. Ooh, brake traction there on the dirt touch. It's all good there. Recovered. Up shift. Powering through. Don't even need to brake on these, just wide enough. Flooring it all the way to the finish. 160 across the line. Oh, and we got a stunt party. We are going to interrupt the championship for this. Stunt party is over here. A wreckage stunt party. We got to get into this. once you guys load into one of these, don't be pausing and changing your cars, waiting here for the matchmaking to go. You want to go into the matchmaking. Once it puts you in a lobby, then change your car, like we're about to right now. So we're joining a session lobby. Boom. And now that you're in, change your car to whatever you need, because if you change it before, it'll cancel your matchmaking. You'll have to research. Okay, so we're gonna switch it over. Looking for the big Ford that I have, because we get extra destruction skills and we're doing a destruction thing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so we're looking for mascots.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Don't hit those. That's round one. We got 2 more rounds.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Most people are going to teleport. It's too...
Recalculating route.
It's just under 3 miles. We can drive this real quick, guys. We're in an off-road vehicle.
400 yards. Turn left.
No need to put yourself through a loading screen and all that. Drive. That's the whole point of the game you're playing anyway. Axios is faster. I don't know it's faster. It's not the end of the world if you choose to teleport.
Yards, turn right.
Jesus.
Turn right.
In the bamboo forest, let's go. Clearing out the bamboo. guys think I'd be doing this and not have second life on this car? This forest is starting to look a little barren. Alright, and there's your stunt party. We're gonna let this play out. I'm gonna let the score counter hit. Okay, so you only need 500,000 to get 10 skill points. You can't bank any more than that. So right now it's just ticking off. I didn't realize how many things I got. Oh my goodness. This could take a moment, boys. So we get the De Tomaso Pantera right there. And there is our bank. Boom, 1 million. Crazy. Okay. So we come over here. We still need to finish that championship, that's right. Okay. So we got one race left on this. Had to interrupt it because those Horizon stunt parties are only available for a brief time. I think they show up for 10 minutes and then they're down for like 20 minutes or something like that. Okay, so we did the Alfa Romeo. Let's choose a Ferrari. I feel like most people have this J50. I do feel like the 430 Scudero is probably the cheapest out of all of these. Yeah, we'll run the Scudero. Again, all stock. Even that Ford, the Horizon Edition I was just driving, is all stock. Get one of these at one point because he found one that was like, I don't want to say abandoned, but it was definitely used. And they wanted like 65K for it. He was looking at it, he's like, dude, that's the same price as a Corvette, but it's a Ferrari, come on. I'm like, yeah, but you gotta realize like Ferrari has a lot of strict rules about owning a Ferrari, bro. Like it's not like you can just pull up and buy a Ferrari. I mean, theoretically you can buy a used one, but if you like take a photo of it or something and you've painted it a color that they don't like, they can sue you and take the car from you. Like there was a popular streamer a few years ago that did this. He had a Ferrari that he had paid like $1 million or something for, and he had it painted in pink and put his like logo and put a giant thing over, almost like a fat head across the side of his car that was of him. And Ferrari sued him and told him it was disenfranchising their badge, and it was like damages towards the value of their brand or something. And they told him to change it back, or they would sue for the car and they would take the car from him. And I was like, dude, he bought that secondhand from another dealer. He didn't buy that. Didn't buy that from a Ferrari dealership. That's crazy to me. But I guess it's in the documents you sign when you buy it. So even if you didn't buy it from the Ferrari dealership, somebody somewhere else along the line who did buy it from the dealership did end up signing those documents, so they are still active in the car. It's crazy. There's a bunch of really, really crazy rules about it. You have to like look into it, I guess. Alright, so we take home that championship as well. that's going to do it for the longer portion of this week's segment. We're just over, was that 85 minutes? Somewhere in there. All right. So we've completed the big ones here. The season. Well, let's do this Dino, because you get a Dino for completing the trial here. So let's pull up this Dino. Pull up that Dino real quick. Alright, we need 6 stars at speed traps. That's kind of wild. 2 road races. And then take a photo of it. Okay, so what we'll do is we will do the photo challenge with this on that final tier. But we need to get 2 road races and 6 stars on speed traps done with this car right now. So, tune. I'm kind of feeling this one. 702-926-098. I like, you guys know me, I like my A-class, S1 class. That's just where I prefer to reside. So this should be fast enough to get everything done. Now we are going to filter and throw on speed traps. You might have to do 3 different speed traps because it is a speed trap, and I don't know if we can get it up to 200. You know, things like that. Oh, right there. We'll just drive this route. There's multiple speed traps along this route right here. And we'll start down here. Got all 3 of them.
Yards, turn right.
Get that festival run up.
Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn left.
All right. Oh, it's a dirt run. Okay. Let's get this last one. Hopefully this will be 6 stars off of 3 of them. But you might have to do a 4th. I mean, if you're only getting 1 star per run.
Right,
get a $1.50. Is that enough? No, we still need more, huh? Yep, we still need more. Okay. So that's 3 speed traps. I feel like we could do it from here and get another star or 2 on this one. I had a feeling the festival one we probably only got 1 star on anyway. I know how they like to do that one at like 250 or more. It's okay though, it might take you a little extra time. I don't mind having a little extra time to drive it because you have to do two road races with it. Rewind is your best friend, boys. Oh, gonna smack into him again.
You've arrived at your destination.
Is that good enough? Tell me if I got it. Yes, we did. Okay. So now we need 2 road races. Okay, so we're gonna do this circuit right here. We'll do 1 lap of this. So we'll do a custom race. Event settings, 1 lap. Car theme. Everybody's got to use my car. And it does, this one does specify a win. You do have to win these events. Hey, it's me racing me. How you guys like that? This tune is amazing. I'm gonna let that go, so I don't have to get a big trip anyway. Solid circuit lap. And we take that home. Got a tight-knit racetrack right here. We're gonna do this one. Custom. Everybody's gonna use my car. This time we're gonna do a little one-on-one. 1 lap. We get a little one-on-one action. Almost like a toge on the racetrack. Sometimes you gotta double clutch. I tried to double clutch and kick it out right there, but nope. We're all good though. It gripped up when I needed it to, and we take off and get the W. That should be 2 road races on the list stack there. Okay, so now we need to take a photo, and we've got to do this one anyway at the Shikisai no Aka or Oka. And that should be the colorful flower fields. My guess is that's over here. And so we will come over here, and this should be it. I mean, yeah, this should be it, 100%. And that should be it. Boom. So there's your photo and your stack. That's both of those. So the Dino is completed. We're in an Italian car, so we're gonna go visit a car meet with this. Yeah, we're gonna fast travel to the car meet over here at the Horizon Festival. We'll pull up with this Ferrari. You just got all you gotta do is park. Any Italian car, you just take a parking space. Okay, so that's going to be the daily done. We've got a treasure chest. This is over by the spaceport. So this is going to be down here-ish. Definitely over here somewhere. Probably over where these guys are. Yeah, here we are. Yep, so right here, right next to the space rocket, this is us. Beautiful. 300 grand in the bank. Alright, up next we have a time attack. Cool. Alright, you guys already know the tune. Okay, we're gonna do it in this Ferrari Dino. Yeah, we're gonna reset it, load up. We'll filter over to the My Tunes. Yeah, so it's going to be the #1 trending right here. 702-926-098. All right. We're just going to give it a go. She handles like a dream. Was that good enough? And I think that was. We get the Maserati. There's your time attack. We did it in that one run from a standstill. So we have this danger sign. Again, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna do this in the Ferrari that we're in. I don't see why we wouldn't. It's got rally tires and everything, man. I mean, we theoretically could go up this hill and do more damage than this.
You've arrived at your destination.
739. Is that good enough? It was. 739. We get it. Very nice. Okay. Speed zone. We are going to take off from back here. Downshift a little bit, and we follow through 141. Definitely good enough. And last but not least is a drift zone. They want you in an A-class, Italy. And it's an off-road one, so this Ferrari should be just perfect for it. It's all-wheel drive. Theoretically, you could do this in one of the Formula Drift cars. I think there is a Ferrari one if it's built for off-road and you tune it that way, yes. We are going to kind of cheat this because the guy that already built this tune has an all-wheel drive built in for this Ferrari. I think I've said multiple times on my channel I don't really care to drift all-wheel drive like this, but under it's kind of like rally running. Alright, we get 87 grand right there, and we get it right there first try. I mean, this car is absolutely capable of it. Alright, and that's going to be everything for week 1. In under, or just over 90 minutes. We have 6 more that are not available to us right now. Being honest, you guys can do 10 speed skills. That's simple. I recommend doing a long road race. You could probably do that all in a single lap of Goliath. That might be fast, or the Colossus, even faster. The dirt race with any rally monster, that's simple. Just make sure you pick a car out of the rally monster class. 3 feed me skills. So you're gonna have to be in the city. You go into Tokyo, find vending machines, like the food vending machines on the side of the road. You're gonna smash 3 of those. Gotta take a photo of the 68 Abarth. That one's self-explanatory. You just gotta buy the car and take a photo. Maintain a speed of 100 miles per hour or higher for 15 seconds. We have a highway. You guys can do that. And doing 3 stars in any speed zone in any Lamborghini should be very, very simple for you guys to do. Just to double check and make sure I can't do these early for you guys, I am gonna switch into a Lambo and try that real quick. If I can get them, I will do them all for you on channel, but if not, that will be the end. We're just gonna take this Revuelto, something like that. And I think it was any speed trap, right? Zone, speed zone. Glad I checked that. Okay, so we need to do a $120 through this. As long as you do a $120 through this on average, we can do it. Remember, as soon as you start the speed zone, it doesn't even really matter about traffic. Boom, and there's the 3 stars. Easily. Yeah, I don't think it counted. Yeah, so those are locked away until they become available. You guys will have to do those as they come out. I don't feel like I need to do any individual videos on those. You guys have got this. I believe in you. The rest of these, all solid. If you guys do need help, feel free to comment under this video. I'll help you out. Or any of the shorts I make from it. I will be turning all of these into shorts as well. We'll see you guys there in the next week, in autumn week of this Italian exotic season on Forza Horizon 6. Take care, be the best you can be, and as always, remember, you are worthy. Axios out.